You're watching another Raw Instinct commentary.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Raw Instinct here, and today we are bringing back the Your Game, Your Fame series, guys. I'm going to put this out of the way before I talk about our main topic, and today's topic is getting popular on YouTube and kind of my YouTube history and what I did to, really get where I'm at today. I might not be the biggest commentator, but I do have a lot of tips, and I do have a lot of friends that I communicate with, and I kind of compiled a list for you guys to really help you guys get your content out there and get your content seen and maybe build a little fan base of your own. But what I decided to do is every Saturday I'm gonna be taking the best gameplay from people who send their submissions in through the just a personal message, and I'll be featuring your gameplay here. Today we have a 68-1 domination on Cracked, absolutely insane, and it's by Canada Ez. Check out his channel in the description below. He has a bunch of amazing gameplays. I think he has over like 50 gameplays, and they're all just like 101, 76, and 2. Just amazing gameplays. So make sure you check him out. Link will be in the description. But once again, every Saturday I'll be featuring your guys' gameplay. You can just upload it to zshare.net or upload it to YouTube unlisted, and I'll be taking in your gameplay. In the description below, I'll be explaining on how to upload it and how to send in your footage. But anyways, talking about getting popular on YouTube and kind of my history behind YouTube. So of course I've been on YouTube since about probably the Call of Duty 4 era, like really early Call of Duty 4, right when it came out. I started watching YouTube videos when Halo 3 first came out, and that was a while ago. I know some people might not think that Halo 3 was that far back, but that's when I think the YouTube scene started for gaming, started to really blow up. I started watching a lot of Halo 3 montages, Call of Duty 4 montages. I made a World at War montage, on a weird channel. I might upload that. It's pretty bad, but getting on to getting popular. So, of course, there's a few things that you really have to do to get popular, and one of the things I really have to stress is just don't quit, guys. It took me probably 6 months to get like 1,000 subscribers. It took probably 6 months to get about 700 to 1,000 subscribers, and it was really hard. I mean, what I try to do is like, I didn't want to spam myself out there. I mean, you'll see people comment on videos saying check out my channel and stuff. That really doesn't work a lot of times. I mean, it used to work a lot, but now since everyone is doing it, it's just it's getting overrun, and it's just going to be flagged as spam, and pretty much you're just wasting your time doing that. So the first kind of step I'm going to tell you guys is definitely not to quit. Quitting is the easy way out, and of course, I knew a lot of friends who quit. I think I had a good friend, Achilles. I'm not even sure if he watches these YouTube videos anymore. Achilles23, and he had a thing too. I'm not sure. I think he had like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, and he was a really good commentator. And he quit, and I mean, I guess it worked out for him because he had more things to focus on in real life and stuff. I do too, but I do have an hour out of my day to do these commentaries for you guys, and the next thing is definitely make friends. I mean, making enemies on YouTube is really going to get you nowhere. I already made a few enemies, I guess you could say. I didn't really do anything to these people, but they didn't really like what I was doing on my channel or and stuff. So that's one of the main things I have to tell you guys is definitely not to make enemies and just make friends. The more friends you have, the better you're going to get. I mean, look at C9ers. This is a perfect example of someone who just, is pretty much the leader of the gaming community. I think he has almost 700,000 subscribers, and he doesn't have one enemy. I don't hear him ever get in an argument. I don't ever hear someone calling out C9ers, and it's just because he has never, he kept his mouth shut. You might see him on Twitter or Facebook say something about the giveaways or something like that, but he'll never say anything negative about other commentators, and that is a smart thing to do, guys. Never get in arguments and just make a lot of friends and, be a happy guy. Because in your commentaries, people want you to be, really happy and be really cheerful. So if someone's, a commentator and they're really depressed, then, that's not going to really get you nowhere. If you're, now going into commentating, if you want to be a commentator, you really have to learn how to project your voice and also, really learn how to speak clearly and speak fluently. If you have a lot of pauses like ums and ahs and you don't know what you're talking about throughout the video and you kind of just stall halfway through, it's going to be a big problem because people are not going to watch your videos anymore. They're going to think you're really boring and you have really nothing to offer. Now, before getting onto YouTube, you have to look on, what you want to do with your channel. I mean, you'll look at maybe Zerka, and he's a montage type of guy. He'll put together, like game-winning kill cams and stuff. A lot of people like that because they're pretty entertaining. For me, I really focus on things that actually T. Martin does also, and that's education and entertainment. If I'm not putting out an educational video, which is, for the most part, every single one of my videos, I try to give you guys tips. If it's not an educational video, I try to put out an entertaining video or an entertaining clip or something to keep you guys busy and keep you guys active with me. And I think that really does help your channel grow. Now, one of the next biggest things is a lot of people ask, how do I get my subscribers? If I'm at, 0 subscribers or if I'm at 100 subscribers, how am I supposed to build from there? There's so much other people in the community making videos and so many other commentators. So, of course, you have a lot of community channels and a bunch of, commentary community channels and just, community channels everywhere. And if you guys haven't already known, I have my own community commentary channel. It's Raw Instinct HD. It hasn't really fully been put to use because I've been really busy with school, and it's just got spring break and it's the fourth quarter now, so it should be easing up a bit. But check out that channel. Link will be in the description, youtube.com/rawinstinct and that is my community commentary channel. I already have a few directors over there, so by all means, if you guys want to send in a commentary, or if you think you're really good, make sure you go over there, send me a message or something like that, and make sure you go over there and subscribe. But yeah, so of course, commentary channels or community channels are one of the best ways to get your content out there. If you have something that's actually, that you put a lot of time into it, then you're going to really blow up. And another tip for you guys is, whatever you put into your content is what you're going to get out of it. If you do a simple, basic, drawn out commentary, you're going to get, I guess your average commentator subscriber. If you do things that you put a lot of time into, maybe like a T Martin video that's like an insane breakdown, or if you do like a Minecraft video that's Captain Sparkles did. I mean, look at that. I think Captain Sparkles got over 20,000 subscribers just from that video, and he put a lot of time into it, but look what he's getting out of it. So once again, going back to if you're a small commentator and you want to get your stuff out there, titling your videos, tagging your videos, and making everything professional is a really big plus. HD is a way to go nowadays. Dazzles are just not in it. I'm sorry. It's 2011, and a lot of people with Dazzle are pretty much drowning. I guess you could say the End, of course, has 40,000 subscribers or something like that with a Dazzle, but I mean, I don't see him going anywhere up to 200 or 300,000 subscribers with the Dazzle. I think it just won't happen. And for those people that have HD PVRs, I know there's a bunch of you out there, and you don't have the biggest fan base. Keep working at it, guys. You have to keep working at it. Like this guy right here, Canada Ez, he has amazing videos and amazing gameplays. Make sure you check him out. But of course, he doesn't have like 50,000 subscribers. So of course, titling your videos, tagging them. The more tags, and the more things in your title, the better. I guess you could say if we called this an epic 68-1 gameplay, which it is. More people will tend to watch it because if you put out, if you just put domination on crack, no one's gonna know you got 68 kills and 1 death. So that's one of the biggest things, guys. Let me know if you want me to do another video on me, kind of giving you guys some tips. I know I didn't talk about my history too much, but we'll save that for another commentary. And leave your commentary suggestions in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, comment it, and favorite it, guys. I do love it when you guys do that, and it makes me very, very happy. But I'm going to be doing a few other commentaries on my history, what I think the future of commentaries are going to be, and that whole thing. So anyways, guys, it is Raw Instinct. I am signing out. Make sure you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter, guys, if you want to talk to me. Peace.